Personal branding and its importance. Your job is to execute your job really well. Every day, consider how you can improve on what you did the day before. Today, I'm going to show you how important your personal brand is to your success. One thing I've considered over the years is that people can have a lot of potential, but they never get to use them because of how others see them, how they look at, value, think about, and talk about them. So I started researching what it is about branding and image that makes you successful and far faster than the majority of people. A promise is essentially what a brand is. When you have a brand, you make a promise to the person you are asking or trying to influence that you are known for honoring. Humans make emotional decisions and justify them with logic. People are willing to pay more for your goods or service and argue less if you have a strong personal brand. Your values are the foundation of every brand. What are your values? Excellence in quality, responsiveness, teamwork, innovation, and leadership? Then, after you're clear on these, you can start building your own brand on the foundation of integrity. There is no better reputation than having people say that when they do business with you, you always follow through on your promises. Do what you were employed to do and do it now is the key to success. This extends to all aspects of your interpersonal interactions. The rule is that everything counts. Every action you take either strengthens and promotes your brand or undermines and destroys it. So, let's have a look at the 8 branding laws. The law of specialization is the first law of branding. It implies that you must concentrate your brand on a specific aspect of accomplishment. You can't please everyone all the time. You can specialize in your line of work, your product, your company or industry, the media or your community, and so on. But you must be laser focused on one thing. People must be able to easily and clearly describe you to others. The law of leadership is the second law. You must be regarded as one of the most educated, respected, or skilled individuals in your profession. So you ask yourself, where do I want to be a leader in my field? The law of personality is the third law of branding. Your brand should be constructed around your entire personality, including your imperfections. Now I'll ask you a question. What would be the most appropriate personality brand for you? Consider the Australian who wrestles with crocodiles. What would be a nice way for people to describe you if you wanted to be described in a specific way? The law of distinctiveness comes next. You must express your personal brand in a distinctive way once you have built it. For example, I know a woman who enclosed a dry flower in her thank you cards. It falls out when you open it. That kind of thing is what makes people remember her for months, if not years, after they first met her. Perhaps you'll sign your name in a specific way or dress in a specific style. Another person I know is constantly dressed in red. So how can you differentiate yourself from the rest of your competitors? The law of visibility is the fifth law. Your personal brand must be made visible repeatedly and consistently to be effective. When you create a brand, you're really entering show business. It doesn't help if you're not out there talking to people, networking, and being active. So be out in public where people may see you. People will frequently hire you, buy from you, and recommend you just because they have seen you around a lot. The law of utility is the sixth law. Your private behavior must reflect your public persona. It's devastating to a person's reputation to learn that he or she is cruel to others in private. People should say that you are always the same on the outside as you are on the inside, which is one of the best brand promises you can get. The law of persistence is the next branding law. Once you've built your personal brand, allow it time to develop and adhere to it. ignoring fads, trends, and changes. To put it another way, remain consistent all of the time. The law of goodwill is the final law of branding. Your brand will be more influential if you are viewed as well-intentioned or representing treasured ideas. Create a positive personal brand that people admire and look up to. This is what you should do. This is known as back from the future mentality. What if they did a study on me 3 years from now and came back with a report on the kind of person I was? The way I treated other people, how people talked about me, my reputation in the hearts and minds of others. What one phrase, out of all the words they might use, would help you more than anything else in your field? Choosing a word to be your main characteristic is truly a stroke of brilliance. What word should be used to characterize your personal brand? The next step is to ask yourself, what can I do differently from now on so that others always think of me this way? Keep in mind that a brand is a promise. If you interact with me, become involved with me, purchase from me, sell with me, go out with me, and so on. This is the type of person you will encounter. This is the type of person you will experience. Is it difficult to build a reputation for always doing what you say you'll do regardless of the circumstances? Yes, it is. But does it make a difference in your life? People with a positive personal brand have an easier time finding work. They are hired faster, paid more, and promoted faster than those who do not, because your reputation or personal brand is the first thing people look at. Now, if you liked this video and found it helpful in teaching you how to set yourself up for success, please share it with your friends or anybody else who might find it useful. Before we part ways, I'd like to leave you with a thought to share with your friends and followers. Your duty is to do your job exceptionally well. Every day, consider how you can improve on what you did the day before. Now I'd like to hear from you. So today's question is, what words do you want people to think of when they hear your name? What words do you want them to think of when they think of you? Please leave a comment below and we will follow up with you. Thank you for watching. And remember that if you want to influence your future, you must take action, and take action now. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share this video with your friends if you appreciated it and found it useful in teaching you about setting yourself up for success. Thank you for watching again.